cast your mind back last Friday night, Leicester Square. Did you see a man aged around 50 with his pants on his head, waving a penis-style penis indiscriminately at passers-by? Oh, you did?
Hello and welcome to Blockbusters. I'm Bob Holness. The first letter on the board is flashing, so fingers on the buzzers. What C am I?
The game show represents the ultimate fetishization of the commodity, displayed most obviously in Sale of the Century and The Price is Right, but not so obviously in Bullseye, which displays only the ultimate fetishization of one particular luxury three-star caravan. This is the only prize on Bullseye, and no one ever wins it. If they did, they'd have to scrap the series. This in itself is part of an overwhelming sadness that pervades Bullseye.
OK, smashing, OK. Jeff, you're our first contestant, and you've led an unmitigatedly crap life, haven't you?
That's right, Jim.
But there was one moment, wasn't there, when your sad and tawdry existence did for a brief second intersect with the life of someone quite famous.
No.
Smashing. OK. Well, we haven't got the best chromosomes, but we do have a laugh, don't we? OK, now you're captain of your local pub team, the Black Cross, so 120 to beat. Let's see how you do. Is it just me, or has it got very cold in here?
TV has, of course, seen intellectual game shows. These consider themselves a breed apart from the normal run of game shows, although they could be said to serve the same basic instinct.
I'm terribly sorry, I can't give you that. The correct answer is, of course, Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. Niels Bohr is close. He was closely involved with early research on the quantum. Now, Balliol College, Oxford, you're starting for 10. What C am I?
Channel 4's intellectual game show is Countdown, hosted by Richard Whiteley, a man who has shown it's not so much what you know as how crap you are. Mastermind is a fine programme, but it is, however, extremely dark in the studio.
And can we have our next contender, please? And your name is?
Hold on a minute, I can't find a chair. Where am I?
The questions on Mastermind are very hard, but the show on which they've gone too far with the level of difficulty is surely Catchphrase.
Hello there, and on tonight's Catchphrase, our two contestants are Albert Einstein and Martin Amis. Welcome along, boys. Watch the screen. Here's your first catchphrase. Any ideas? It's a tough one. Yes, Albert.
Is it banana? As in up in the garden, banana.
Oh, it's good. It's not right. Martin.
I thought he was going on with well. Many of me from Mexico.
Oh, you're so close, Martin. But in fact, the correct answer is, of course, up the garden. Oh, I'm not sure myself now. Mr. Spock.
Affirmative, Roy. I have run the catchphrase through every known language and code system in the universe. And the logical answer is center, as in, I'm just off up the garden center. Have I won the mini-metro?
Excuse me, Roy. Mr. Spock, have you seen the command of my ship has been taken over by a baldy slaphead?
Look, he's been gone nearly 9 hours.
Mr. Manson, does he have any provisions? Any Kendall mint cake?
We found him. He's lying at the bottom of a 500-foot well, but we're in radio contact.
Well, let me talk to him. Mr. Newman. In 1846, which parliamentarian repealed the tort law?
We cannot go much further without mentioning blind date. Blind date is Pillock's propaganda. It disseminates the idea that the more of a loud pillock you are, the more likely you are to mate successfully. I wonder what Charles Darwin would have made of this.
1842, Galapagos Islands. My most recent research leads me to conclude that the species of male turtle who have been most successful in propagating the line are those who habitually do a crap impression of Bruce Forsyth.
The first thing you notice about local papers is that they just can't compete with the nationals, no matter how hard they try.
In your fabulous Berkhamsted Echo this week, why I oppose the Ring Road widening scheme by Councillor Jeffries.
I'll tell you all about my planning objections, only in the Echo.
Plus, 10 things you never knew about wheeled bin collection. Some horrible wedding photos. And the local minor celebrity, usually Bob Wellings, opens the School of Fate. And still only 30p, even though you get 6 copies pushed through your letterbox free and use them to line the dog basket.
The best thing about local papers is that when they report road accidents, which they always do, they're able to tell you where it happened in pinpoint detail.
Look, the junction of the High Street and Garmoyle Road. I always said that was a dangerous junction, ever since I kicked over the keep left sign.
It's far better to watch local TV. The local TV news programme invariably fascinates and engrosses the viewer.
Oh, look! There's my bus! On the telly!
Now, despite this, the government broadcasting bill wants to introduce community television, so it looks like TV will become more and more localised.
Good evening, and here is tonight's news from Somerton Avenue, Bracknell. The couple from number 14 have been arguing again. He may have walked out, we're not sure. The Pennington's cat has been run over by the bloke at number 12. Please find an ear in the bumper. Plus, the paperboy tells us about the funny man at number 16 and what he asked him to push through his letterbox.
The broadcasting bill also wants more TV channels for minorities. This has already happened in radio. For example, there's a radio station now which is devoted entirely to jazz. Will this mean a jazz TV station?
The news headlines from Jazz TV with Louise Armstrong.
Good evening. Here's the news. The economy done gone into recession. And now, the weather.
With light winds and scattered showers. Also, conditions for channel crossings very rough this morning, so everybody say, "Hurrah!"
I myself have always wanted to be a blues singer, but then I realised, I haven't got a disability, because that's what you need to be a blues singer, like blind Lemon Pie. He was a real blues singer, and, he was blind. That wasn't bad enough, he was also, of course, a lemon pie. Anyway, surely if jazz fans can have their own radio station, why not other minorities?
Hi, you're tuned to the morning phone-in here on Radio Pervert.
Radio Pervert.
And let's have our next caller. And now that's Tony from Edgware, isn't it?
That's right. I'm holding it now.